What's up, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar. How's it going? A little later than usual. Woke up later than usual. But here we are. This is Wednesday, but it's our Monday or Tuesday stream. We're a little off, but now we're kind of back on schedule. We'll be coming back again this Friday evening for our normal Friday stream. Then we'll be back on schedule. And so this is kind of a small-ish opening stream. I'm also kind of considering doing, again, still a small stream on Wednesday. This would have even maybe been the week that I would have done that if I was on schedule. But I'm not, so whatever. Right now, you can see a couple different things than Pokemon sitting here. Well, I guess just one thing that's different than Pokemon. This is what we're going to open today, though. The deck shield there. This is from 2016, end of XY, I believe, something like that. So might get us some 2 XY packs and then a bunch of energies, I suppose. I didn't think that. I actually didn't look at what came in those. I kind of just assumed it was like 3 or 4 packs, but nope, bunch of energies. It's also actual deck storage apparently, so that's kind of cool. I went to the semi-local collection shop. Now that the card shop is closed, there's only the comic shop that's the closest of things that isn't like Dollar General, and then a collectible shop store which is much bigger. It's like this. I'm just gonna go and say it's like the second closest now that I would go to, at least. They actually have another branch on the other side of me. It'd be a little further away, and from what I hear, they don't have as much stuff there, so I'll probably just stick to this one I'm going to, because when I went, they had a ton. The last 2 times I went, they had a ton of Disney Lorcana stuff. They had even more this time, especially since Ursula's Return came out. I'm just going to talk about this briefly. You can also catch I opened all the other decks. Pretty sure I have all of them. Oh, there's one of the first chapter decks I don't have, which now that I think about it, I'll probably just end up picking up next time I go there, because I forgot I don't have it. So next time I go down, maybe I'm probably trying to keep it to like a month, but like every month go there, and maybe every 2 weeks going to the comic shop or whatever, however it falls, for like doing some Pokemon tournaments there. Come July, we'll have another tournament there finally. I missed the off-season tournament. Unfortunately, I didn't see it advertised. It wasn't advertised very well, at least on the Discord. Anyway, so got these 2 decks. You can see me opening all the other ones, which come with 1 booster pack each in them. Those are, of course, I gave my nieces 1 each. I let them choose from the 2 Rise of the Floodborn decks. I also have 2 Into the Inkland decks for them, 1 of each. I'll let them choose from those. I don't know. I'm not sure how they decided who got to choose, but of course, the way it went is whoever got the first choice the first time gets the second choice the next time. So when I went, unfortunately, I didn't find anything I could grab and resell like the last time I went. I saw some One Piece things, which I also have done videos of, but I didn't post yet because of the much more mature content in it. It's crazy that they have it rated 6+. You can't see, of course. There you go. They have it rated 6+ for One Piece, and this is like manga One Piece, more so. I mean, it's both, but it's like as manga and anime, so you get a little more of the I don't know, the questionable morals in it. So I haven't released any of those videos yet, just because I'm not sure if I want to. As you probably heard in the past, me talking about Bleach and One Piece. I don't watch too much anime, but I do love Bleach and One Piece. Although now, after my conversion, I can pick out so many flaws in both of them, unfortunately. But there's still a lot of good there. One of my big problems with both of them is that as soon as while it teaches virtue well in some regards, it then kind of right afterward ends up turning that around by promoting vice. And so it kind of just offsets it, and it almost feels like it's planned that way. I don't know. I won't get off on much more of a tangent on that, but I will eventually. I have 3 of these boosters from, again, the new Ursula's Return. I will be giving one of each of those to my nieces eventually. I told their mom about it, and I said whenever the time comes that they earned themselves another pack each, since all they have right now is a 1 deck each. Then I told her I have 1 new pack each for them, because I didn't spend as much as I thought I was going to, and one of the reasons was I kind of on a whim ended up getting this, which is the Illumineers Trove. It's my first one, and this is the 4th set of Ursula's, or of Disney Lorcana. I'll be opening this and these starter decks on stream now in the Disney Lorcana series, which has only like 4 videos in it right now, but there is still a little bit there. And I do kind of understand how the game's played. I've played against myself at least a few times. I'm hoping maybe this week or next week, sometime pretty soon, I'll be able to go hang out with the kids, and I'll play some. We didn't play any Lorcana. I didn't play any with my nieces when they opened their decks. I was too busy doing Pokemon things with my nephews, and it took way too long. And so it was like 9:30 by the time I was done with them. But so next time, and they weren't quite able to understand how to play by themselves. So I'm more than happy. And the cool thing about Disney Lorcana is it's not a 1 versus 1. Normally it probably is, but you can actually play multiplayer. So excuse me, I woke up with some kind of like cold, or probably just like allergies or something from a bunch of just being outside all day yesterday. But yeah, you can play like 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many you'd want to go, but you can play more than multiplayer. So all 3 of us will be able to play, my 2 nieces and me, and then we will. I'll be able to teach them as we go there and probably play a few rounds, because it's as fast as Pokemon, and they're the older ones between the nieces and the nephews. The 2 nieces and then the 2 nephews are younger. So just by virtue of them being more patient and able to sit down and play a game, it'll go much faster. We'll definitely knock out a few rounds. Probably be good just to play like a semi show your hand kind of first round thing. Since you don't know because I never posted any, but I was videoing my playing against myself of both Pokemon decks and Disney Lorcana decks, but I never uploaded any of those because I didn't think it was worth it. Although it did help me to learn the game. So anyway, there's all that. This should be pretty awesome. How many there are? So I didn't really even need to buy these. I bought one for myself, and then I realized, oh wait, I just bought in this Illumineers Trove 8 booster packs. So it comes with 8 boosters. There on the back, just real quick, you can see all the things. This thing itself is a nice little storage box. It has some dice. This is like the counter. This is really all you need by as far as like game mat things go. Just something to count 1 to 20 how much lore you have. You can even use a D20 if you wanted. Those all look like just D6 dice. They are all they're all 6-sided dice, and I just think they're all 1 to 6 dice. And then you got a bunch of cool dividers, which are the markers of the different rarities: common, uncommon, rare, super rare, legendary, and whatever that new one is that's like rainbow. But I'm kind of looking forward to that in the future. But that's when that'll happen. I kind of also, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It won't be long. If I didn't have so much I was doing yesterday, I probably would have done one of these videos yesterday. Probably the booster, or probably would have opened those decks yesterday. But the good news is I finished all the planting I needed to do for the year. I guess for like the spring / early summer. So which is basically I plant a bunch of peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and they're all done. So finally, that is out of the way. That's out of the way. The big yard sale's out of the way. a lot of things are now out of the way. Also, I went to this, when I go to this collectible shop, I always grab these. I'm going to see if I can find these. They're just Ultra Pro fit sleeves. They're the inner ones. Okay, yeah, 64 by 89. Now that I have this package, I guess maybe I didn't throw the others away. I probably did, but now I have one. Now I know what the dimensions are. I can get some on Amazon maybe. It won't be as good. Who knows? Oh, one more thing before Pokemon stuff. I probably will also get into this eventually because it's just been sitting, and we'll check out what exactly the Star Wars Unlimited has to offer. So we do have several other card games. I'm slightly interested in this. Star Wars has made games in the past, and maybe it just wasn't the right time for it. Maybe card games weren't quite the big thing. Although I think everyone like them, Harry Potter, you've probably seen all my random cards from back in like the late 90s and early 2000s from when I was a kid. Yeah, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Bionicle. How about that one? Lego Bionicle. Yeah, so everyone, it was a big thing whenever Pokemon cards were huge. Everyone kind of wanted to try to jump on that. And basically everybody failed. So that's kind of one reservation I have, not just with that Star Wars thing, but also with the One Piece and also the Disney. I'm not sure how well they'll take off. The Disney seems to be extremely popular. The One Piece also seems to be pretty popular based on market values. And I think, again, tournament wise, I think it's usually pretty good. The only place that they have them available is this collectible shop that's less local than the comic shop. But hey, they also said before that stuff gets sold out pretty quickly there. Now they seem to be stocked well. Maybe that's just because they're growing. Who knows? But hey, all right. Let's get into this. This won't be so bad if I start cutting these videos down for the VODs. So what we have right now, still available, other than our deck shield, which we are getting into today, and one of our repackaged bits here. We have 3 of these left, so we'll have 2 left. There's actually 2 dents on this Pokeball. It's like there's a new dent every time I look at it. We'll try to buff those out. Now it kind of looks like that. Like something face planted into it and the eyeball's indented. Anyway, because that's how eyeballs work. Yeah, and then the same time we got the deck shield, we got the Jolteon tin here, which I think these actually recently sold out on Pokemon Center, which is strange that they were in stock so long because they're I'm pretty sure they're pretty much Evolving Skies. They're not all Evolving Skies packs in there, 4 of them, but probably 1 and possibly 2. Then we also got at Walmart, local Walmart, that was when we got the Pokeball. We also got the grass and the water stacking tins. Those are the older of the stacking tins. Didn't find a lightning or electric stacking tin, so still need that one. But that's aight. We'll find it eventually. If not, just grab it on TCG Player now that we only need the 1. And everything else is available still on Pokemon Center. Again, I'm trying to get the stuff that I'm seeing go out of stock on Pokemon Center. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And then also, while doing that, getting the new stuff that comes out. So trying to keep up with new stuff while I'm slowly backfilling things that I kind of want. There's a few things now that I need to get on, and unfortunately I splurged, as you saw, on the Disney Lorcana stuff, and not really the One Piece, but I did get a couple One Piece packs, a couple One Piece decks, so that added up to a bit. But then also I needed to check the Walmart out there because it's the less local of the Walmart. So I went there to see what they had, because when I went to the more local Walmart, that's when I got those stacking tins that were pretty old. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well take a trip out there too and hit both those places. That's kind of going to be my goal whenever I go out there. It's only like a half-hour drive, but if I do that, then I'm going to go to both those places, the card collection shop and then Walmart afterward, probably, because it's kind of on the way back anyway. And then I was pretty happy with what I saw there. I ended up getting just 2 things because I splurged so much already. I guess I probably wouldn't have gotten anything else now that I think about it, but I could have gotten extras of Glaceon or Leafeon tins, not tins, boxes, because bam, I think I mentioned the other Walmart had Leafeon V-Star boxes, the special collections that just sold out on Pokemon Center, something that I'm looking to get myself. This one had both, so, and they had more the extras of both, so I could have gotten 2 of each maybe, and just had, or 2 of the Glaceon, 1 of the Leafeon, had 2 to sell back because these were $30 at Walmart, which was cheaper than anything. I'm trying to think. 35 I think is the going price at least right now. If not, it's going up to 40 because again they're sold out. Maybe it's Walmart that's selling that's buying these things out. Who knows? Because now they all of a sudden have this, and then also I would have gotten one more thing, but I got this as well, the Zapdos EX box. I think it's just a box, right? Nope, it is Zapdos EX collection, and of course Scarlet Violet 151. So that's super exciting. I would have gotten the Alakazam box as well. Those were both $30 there. I wasn't sure. It's so hard to tell how much anything costs at Walmart. It's extremely annoying. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and I don't know how to Walmart correctly, but you go there and it's just like random. Excuse me. These are like random names of things, random prices. Stuff's randomly kind of strewn about. It was a little less bad at this Walmart because it was pretty stocked full right now, which was weird, but kind of cool. But it does seem like every time I go, there's somebody that's maybe not necessarily trying to scalp, but they could be trying to scalp. I don't really go to do that, although I guess I could if I really see something. I mean, they had so many box like collections like that stacked up side by side. There were a ton of them. What else did they have? They had a bunch of new tins that I wasn't really too concerned about, but they had them, which was cool. The new stuff, which was kind of nice because you're probably getting relatively good prices there. I guess some people talk about Walmart repackaging things. I don't know if when they say that, they mean repackaging stuff in like back in their original containers somehow, or they just mean those MJ Holding Company things. But if you talk about the MJ Holding Company things, definitely don't buy those ever, or any of those, even the ones the packs things, the mystery boxes, whatever you want to call them. Just get the regular products. I don't think that they're going to tamper with these. I think you can trust these. But okay, with all that said and all that shown, I think we're ready to finally do this. Let's crack this bad boy open. Like, comment, subscribe. I guess we'll have some code cards. They're old ones, but they'll work. Pretty sure they'll work. I had some really old one. I totally forgot. I think I gave one of them out. Hey, how's it going? How you doing this morning, or whatever time it is for you? Get this off without destroying anything. Never have. Ooh. What was I gonna say? But easy. There's like a little ridge at the top here. I just noticed. All right. Oh yeah. What I was going to mention was all those old code cards I have in a binder. I totally forgot about from the auction. Yeah, we're opening just a couple packs. Not too many. It's a small day today. That's a pretty cool little tin there. This like slide. Oh yeah, slides. That's pretty awesome. Little extra storage, I guess, for like the accessories maybe there. Nice. I like that. Might just have to use this. We got some old XY energies, and yes, Steam Siege and Primal Clash. Wait, Primal Clash, is that relatively old, I think? XY? I think it might be. Check that real quick. Gotta know. And I think, I'm pretty sure that's the old one. We'll go with the newer one first. No, I was wrong. It is toward the middle. Older, but toward the middle. And Steam Siege was the second to last, Evolutions being the last. Nice. Nice. All right, these are my first XY packs I'm opening myself. Got a bunch of singles, I guess, now, but yeah, very cool. So this one was from actually 2016 in August. And as expected, the foil is tearing all apart like crazy. I'm not sure how XY packs work. Are they one reverse holo and then anything goes with the rare? Bungus. I'll keep this card. You can have the old one. I don't know if that's the good or bad one now. It's been so long since I've seen these kind. Poniard. Joltik. Clink. It's a very simple and cool artwork there. And Tangela. That should be our last. So wait, reverse holo now? Okay, a dino. It looks familiar. I might have a single that I've got of that already. Probably a common. Yep. Hey, it's a dragon, whatever. And our rare is, okay, so that's the bad code card, of course. Probo Pass. Sheldon. Steelix Spirit Link. And a duo. I can't imagine the trainers will be that great, but yeah, hold on. Let me try to this is the best I can do, but that's something at least. Just gotta look at my screen a little better there. Well, luckily for you, there was nothing that great to see. Unluckily for me, Probo Pass and the Dino's kind of cool. I like that. I like that reverse holo style, I guess you would call it, from back in the day. All right. Well, one not great pack. To be expected. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Walmart only lets you buy one of these at a time. Or ever. I actually didn't check if I was able to buy another one or not. But I couldn't put two in my cart. All right, Primal Clash. This one is from February 2015. Wow. Almost a decade. It's an old pack. There you go. I hope the QR codes end up working out through my terrible camera. Okay, different code card. So that's something, I guess. Star U, always cool. Double Star U. Darn light. Look that. That definitely looks familiar. Is that, oh, maybe not. Almost looks like one of the McDonald's ones I have. Maybe not, though. Soul Rock. Drillbur. And Nose Pass to go with that Probopass. Yeah. Reverse Hollow. A trainer, which is probably not great weakness policy. Just because, again, with older trainers, I can't imagine people are like super psyched about those anymore. You can't use them in standard. And the rare is a Rhyperior. Also not okay, so it must just be a different code card because it's older. It was also not a good code card. If that was even a thing they were doing back in XY, who knows? Rhyperior, again, probably have that. Ooh, a Bunnelby. Is this like a? I've seen some of these. Is this like a slight full art? Not something that would, because there should be another Bunnelby that's a regular, I think. Kyogre Spirit Link and a Seadra. I may be wrong about that, but again, those were my first XY cards. Not fantastic, but who knows? Maybe the Bunnelby is not too terrible. Again, they're old enough. But when I looked, it didn't actually seem like XY cards were worth all that much compared to Sun and Moon, which are newer. Gonna leave the energies in there. Those might be the only wrapped up XY energies I have. And I got this repackaged thing. I mean, those were not very good packs. Do I have anything small I can open? I don't think I do have anything small. Like super small. Smallest thing I have is this Pokeball. Yeah, all right. Well, maybe we'll do 2 repackaged ones. I have 2 of these left. Well, the big opening will come Friday. Gotta pace myself. Oh yeah, we got Golem EX in this repackage. These were $2 each at the card shop that closed down before it closed. I saw these go on auction at like 20 bucks or something. Maybe not 20, but it was definitely more than 10. I thought, hey, I'm glad it wasn't me buying that, and at least dude made a little money. It was going out of business auction. So this one should have a sticker in it, and it should have, there's 21 cards including this top one. There's 5 reverse hollow or hollow type cards in the back. Probably not gonna be anything too crazy. I don't think we've ever gotten anything too crazy. Although sometimes the top cards, like I think the Charizard from Pokemon Go was over $1, so that was kind of cool. We'll check these out later. I was gonna say these should have a sticker. There's a Schnabel. Wait, I think we have a Gramble sticker too. So matching pair. Golem EX and a little sleeve thing. And then those are the hollow cards there. Lechonk, so a lot of, it's like all Scarlet Violet in here. Oh, cool. Well, right off the bat, there you go. You just never know what you're going to get in here. There's a Pidgey. I think that'll be worth a few cents, right? A few more cents than usual. Litwick, Young Goose, Charmander. I mean, really? A Pidgey and a Charmander just chilling. Stunfisk, Umbreon. I'll take it. I don't think it's something people use, but it is in that you may also notice this is all cleaned up here in different, all the Elite Trainer boxes now. And then also I can't point, have the mini portfolios on top of them. All the decks are all up here now, all the open decks, I should say, and that includes the dark and the steel metal new ones here, whichever. I think the dark is toward the bottom, which has this Umbreon in it. I was correct. The Houndoom EX deck. Poppy, but I don't think I had that Umbreon myself outside the deck. Keep all the decks together. The only deck I broke apart was the Ninetales. I wasn't sure if it was Ninetales or Zapdos EX that I have. I don't have Zapdos EX yet. That Ninetales EX had 3 Earthen Vessels in it. I took those out for my own deck. Felt like 2 cards. Nope, just the one Salandit. Kind of like that art. Large car. Bellossom, uncommon. Pokemon League headquarters. And then, or no, one more card, then the rares, or hollows. Lunatone. First is Deoxys. Paradox Rift. May have that, not sure. Steenie reverse holo. Porygon Z, rare reverse holo. Not bad. Maybe. And a Milotic. Kind of cool. Who doesn't like Milotic? And Feebas. And finally, a Gimme Goal. Reverse holo. Oh, it's common. So, I mean, not great. But we shall see. We shall see. That might not have quite gotten us $2. We'll have to see how much Golem EX was worth. Still have my Tatsugiri sitting out here from last time because he's just so cool. Yeah, I don't have anything smaller to open, unfortunately. Oh yeah, let's do one more repackaged thing. That'll be extremely confusing, but let's do it anyway. That leaves just one more for someday. And Chi-Yu EX, so another new one. Most of them, I guess there's like one or two that weren't too new. But they had some nice cards, perhaps. I can't remember, honestly. I've been opening these for quite a while now. Finally getting to the end of them. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Yes. So, yeah, Friday evening, normal, 6, maybe 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I actually didn't decide what I would be opening yet. We did our ETB. What was I going? I was going to open something, and then I didn't open it because it was Elite Trainer Box time. I think it was just that Jolteon tin. Maybe we'll. It's not much either, but maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll do Jolteon tin and the Pokeball. Could do that. All right, GU. And the sticker is a Pinsir. Cool. I think all the stickers I've gotten were just the 2 first generations. I think there's either just by knowing probably the difference in perhaps the rarity symbol, or of course for people who can't see, the question is how you can tell a secret rare from an ultra rare. Full art, I imagine, is because then he mentioned grant full art. Yeah, I think there's. I'm not really very good at knowing whenever. Maybe we'll be able to tell if I think about it whenever we're looking at some cards for values in a second. But other than the rarity mark, I would say number. The number kind of gives it away sometimes. If it's like way far off from what the top total number of the set amount is. If it's close, then it's probably a full art. If it's just like 10 away or something, but if it's like 50 away cards away from the total, then then I guess it's probably a secret rare or whatever. The secret rares I think are usually like goldish or rainbow, but then there's the alternate illustration rare or whatever they call them. That's like that super rare one. I have a hard time figuring out what to call them as well. But yeah, I assume that's what you mean between those two. That's the best I've been able to figure myself, at least. All right. Charcadet. A rainbow one, so I would say it is probably a secret rare then. That much I think I know. Meltan, meh. Scyther. I haven't really been checking where these are coming from, but Obsidian Flames. Actually, most of these are Obsidian Flames from both these packs. A Wiggly, a Squave, Palpitoad. Don't know if I have that. Zigzagoon, a Flamigo, Bronzong, Beartic, another Pidgey, okay, another Litwick, not as okay, and another Yungoos, and another Charmander. That's weird. Those 4 same cards. Gumptious, and then the 5 Hollows, Scyther, Electrus, uncommon, cool card though, which I don't have, quite sure of. Nice, a Paldean Tauros. I love Tauros. I like the original one more, but I kind of also like that he has different, a bunch of different varieties in the Paldean region, which I haven't. One of these days, I'll get back to playing the playing Scarlet version. Getting closer to having time. I guess early summer isn't the best time to start doing a bunch of online things when I'm also doing a bunch of outside things, as well as trying to start a Catholic community here at the new place. Anyway, Arctibax. That's kind of cool. Do people use? That might be one people use too, perhaps. And a Tyranitar. Sweet. Rare. Tyranitar rare from Paldea Evolved. Nice. Some cool cards, if nothing else, I guess. What did you, we're going to check out some values now, I suppose. What did you get your Grant secret rare in, if I may ask? Let's see. Let's go with, we had XY something. Steam Siege. I can finally drink my first cup of coffee. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Astro Radiance booster box. Do all the booster boxes second as like a deck box, like the Scarlet Violet 151? Not bad, not great. $10 ish. About my life, usually. It'd be easier, I guess, if I just type in XY. Load high. Like there's some pretty sweet cards we could have gotten, but let's see. We'll see our rares. We're going to be one of the first ones, probably. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm myself slightly limited just because of being in a super rural place, but you know, I'm okay with that. I have enough people, so if I really wanted to trade, I just got to go out and do it, or get people to come here and do it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm also not quite looking to. I'm more collecting at the moment as well. I'm interested in the values because eventually they'll probably be sold, and that's why I don't know. Getting duplicates of cool cards would be good, and I would definitely sell those. Not much here for the reverse hollow. Doesn't even have a market value anymore for the reverse hollow anymore. That's great. Not terrible, I suppose, but that's probably about par for the course now for these cards, reverse hollow wise. But yeah, I also figured eventually it would be, at least with the cards that aren't going to lose their value. That's why I would like to sell off the ones that will be just dropping, like trainer cards that are being used in standard right now. I'll probably load up on selling those and others, or you know, just stuff people actually want to buy that I have. I'll also post that up. I'm getting closer to being able to do that as well, luckily. That's my next goal. There's the Provo Pass. About the same amount as the Reverse Hollow Dino. Reverse Hollow of Hit, he doesn't have a available price either anymore. Wow. And that was Steam Siege. Now we're going even further back in time. That's the best I got. To, what was it called? Primal Clash, I think is what it was. Yes. But yeah, eventually, I guess if I could find a good buyer for the entire collection or large chunks of the collection, it'll be like, you know, a nice chunk of money too. Someday I will take you up on that offer once I have means of all those things set up properly. Also, I mentioned in the details about talking about future potential giveaways. I'm just not sure where to start yet, but I will take other ideas into consideration. These market prices are pretty decent for all the cards, honestly. Again, I don't know what exactly the lowest near mint is going to be. It's always so hard to tell. 8 cents, that's not bad. Because of location, yeah, that's the only unfortunate part. So we'll have to figure out other things besides just giveaways to give back to the community. I want to set up my Discord more properly, but I just don't really use Discord that much. I need to start using it more, I suppose, is all. The week, yeah. I think it was a weakness policy, right? Yes. And Rhyperior. That's not bad. It's a bit more, and it is a trainer, so that's interesting. I mean, I guess if people are trying to master set things like I am still, they want those cards as much as all the other cards, right? Trainer or what else? Oh yeah, and speaking of, I actually, because of the low price, that the low value of those cards I was trying to sell off at the yard sale, and I wanted I asked way too much for the entire thing without realizing it was just a brain fart really on my part, and no one caught it, including myself. But it was kind of okay because for the price that they would have actually been worth, I probably wouldn't have really wanted to sell them anyway. Would have been a bit low. There's the, okay, so it was Omega version is what these are called, these full arts. So there's our Bunnelby. Not great, but actually that's not terrible. Oh, so there are reverse hollows of those too. That's cool. Yeah, because I think I have some from the singles I got at the auction. Be almost $1 for the reverse hollow. It's not bad. 25 cents for the regular one. Cool. I don't think we saw, there's Rhyperior there. Okay. So he's not bad either, though. Well, a little less, even though the market value is higher. Well, that is that. But anyway, so I gave my nephews a bunch from that thing. That I think it's more worth it just to use the cards and then have a few extras still I could put out for any other time I want to put out 10-cent Pokemon cards. But I was able to also fill in I ended up with almost 300 cards to help, just the commons and uncommons, to help fill in my own collection. But I listed all of them, so in case I get them in the future, because I didn't put my own collection in with the cards I'm selling yet, I will eventually, probably, my bulk stuff, my own bulk stuff. I will swap those cards out for cards I actually pull in the future, probably. So Golem was one Mew 150, Scarlet Violet 151, and Chi-Yu was spelled Eval. So Golem, I'm just gonna go Golem EX real quick. Why not? Can't be that many of them. It's that one. That's not terrible. Wow, that's really not bad at all. Other than this fella, almost 75 cents. Not nothing. Okay, and then let's look here. We got a bunch of 4 Paradox Rift and all Paradox Rift holos and all Obsidian Flames were unholos. Looks like. Well, that makes it easy. It's much more streamlined than it has been in the past. So let's get rid of. Let's just go Pokemon. Cards from Obsidian Flames. All right. Whoop. Whoa now. We did have the. I don't think anything. Pokemon League headquarters. I don't know if that would be worth anything. And then we also had, of course, the Pidgey and the Charmander. We had an Umbreon also and Poppy in here in this one. So it's several not terrible cards, perhaps. I don't know how much the regular Poppy's worth. But I do believe that it's used. Good. These are not worth much at all. I think I said in the past, if someone really wanted to try to get the like $50 free shipping from TCG Player Direct, you could probably literally fill out all your newest sets through. Well, at least for like the up to the rares, holo rares. Everything's through Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, probably, because everything's like 1 cent. Can find most things for 1 to 5 cents, probably. Except for, just the random couple cards, like a Pidgey or a Charmander. That was not. Was that the Meltan? I think it was. Yeah, it's not too bad. 5 cents. I guess it is still kind of bad. Wait, Steenie. Wait a second. So our Steenie. Yeah, that was from That was from Paradox Rift. It was in this pack though. Didn't miss anybody. Palpitoad. We get, oh, that must have been because we have a lot of Obsidian Flames, probably mostly, if not all, unhollow Obsidian Flames in the other one. I think that's where we got Palpitoad at. The Oddish is actually not, it's still just 5 cents. There's a lot of 5-cent cards, apparently. I think I have a lot of those Oddish. Ooh, we're up to 6 now. There's our Gita. Got a lot of Gitas. A lot of guitars. Geeters. Nope. Oh, there's Pidgey. Aw. This is probably not the better of Pidgeys that are available right now to use with if people are still using Pidgeot. I imagine they are. It's only been a month since I played, not that long. Not great though. Expecting a little higher than that. There's Poppy and Bell Awesome. I was wondering if that, for some reason, wondering if that was worth more. Wasn't sure why. And Charmander. So Poppy was also not great. Bell Awesome, also not too great there. All about 5 cents. If you're lucky, 5 cents, I guess. About 10 for Charmander, though. That's more what I would have expected, I think. I think I would have expected more like 7 or 8 for Pidgey, which I suppose was the market value. And we also, yes, these are our last two, I suppose, here, Umbreon and Pokemon League Headquarters. Umbreon is just awesome, so that's not surprising. Oh, that's the reverse holo. Still, though, 10 cents, yeah, that's not surprising. Umbreon's cool. I tried ranking evolutions from my least favorite to most favorite. It's so hard to do, but I think I almost accomplished it. Sylveon's last just because it's the newest one. I don't even know it really that well. It is an evolution though, so it is still pretty cool. And then Leafeon and Glaceon also, but I think Leafeon and Glaceon are pretty cool. They just don't quite stack up to the original 3+2. But yeah, 20 cents, not bad at all for the Pokemon League headquarters. 15 plus looks like for the actual price, going price. I don't know, not terrible, I guess. That wasn't quite as, oh wait, yeah, and then also, well, that's not bad. They're like not even close to sure what we're at now with a running total, but I would say we're with the Golem, we're definitely over $1. We're probably maybe pushing $1.25 right now. I don't think we're past that. But yeah, these are all Paradox Rift now. Yeah, and speaking of Discord and other things that are going on, I've also, one of the other things I've been occupying myself with, other than getting back into writing the story that I have posted a while back on this channel. Only episode 1 is visible in my videos, but there's a playlist link in the description of that video to the rest. There's only 10 episodes currently posted though, or online, whatever. I have more written. I have a bunch ready to go. I have it all ready, but so that'll be done eventually. And one of the original goals of this channel was to showcase some of my own game creations. So eventually we'll be doing that too. Yo, you did sort of miss it. Yeah, kind of just evaluating stuff, chilling now at this point. Sorry, but the big opening will be Friday evening, 6 p.m. We'll be doing another big thing. I think it's not big, but I think we're gonna do both the Jolteon tin, and this Pokeball here. Both relatively old things, I think, though. Working Friday, that's too bad. That's too bad. I am hoping to go, well, yeah, I don't know. I want to do Monday and Friday just so I can do an extra Wednesday morning stream as well, which would either be random stuff because now I have all that Disney Lorcana stuff, and I have again that Star Wars thing that I've been waiting to open. Maybe it's really cool and it would help entice somebody to want to buy the other one I have for sale. Yeah, what do we have the Gimme Goal here, which is probably not much. The Milotic regular holo, Porygon Z reverse holo, Steenie reverse, and the Deoxys. And that will hopefully, could possibly just get us to $2. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The one reverse holo rare could be the one we need. My most valuable card now that I've pulled on video is the Charizard EX right here from Paldean Fates. Pretty amazing card. I think it's like $100+, a little over 100. That would be, but of course my most valuable card. One sec. This would be the most valuable. The unlimited base set Charizard, and as near mint condition as you get because I pulled it out of a pack back in the day and then never did anything with it. So it just has been existing. I think it's like, I think it's only like 350 right now or something, but it's still a lot more than the other one. So, but it is nothing like Moonbryon for $1,000 or whatever. Squirrel line out of 150. Oh yeah, nice. 151. I love 151. So we haven't seen any of these yet. I have a bunch of course, from back in the day, a bunch of the other ones. Yeah, that's very true. I could always try to get my Charizard, what do they call it, tested. Oh, you just mastered 151. Nice, very nice. I'm not even close to anything. That would be cool. Graded. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, graded. Yeah, that would be a card I wouldn't mind doing. That, and maybe even, I guess, the Charizard EX. I suppose. I don't know, how do people really buy the graded ones? I get with the old Charizard, I could see them buying that graded. I don't know about the new one, not right now at least. Although I don't know if I could bring myself. Oh, was that Steenie there on the end? I don't know if I could ever bring myself to get rid of that one. That would have to be passed down through the family as an heirloom. Oh, yeah, there's Steenie there. We may have also passed Gimme Gold, possibly. I also have a base set 2 Blastoise. I think that's like $80. And then I got like Feraligatr and Pichu from Neo Genesis. I think the Feraligatr is like 60 or something, maybe. No, maybe not quite that much. Can't remember what he is. I think the Pichu was like 30 or 35, so it's not quite that great, but it's still awesome. I love that card, that Pichu first. I think it was the first Pichu card, unless there's a promo, of course. I also have a reverse holo Eevee from, I think it was Aquapolis or something. That's like $60. That was cool. I have a Bellossom from there too, which was a secret rare or something, but it has a big check mark on the back of it. So not quite as valuable as it would have been. Not much for the Steenie reverse holo, unsurprisingly. Yeah, and as far as giveaways go too, I still do have all these. Was his name Professor Willow Professor's Research promos that have that. Probably can't see it there. Yeah, you definitely can't see it, but he's sitting right here above the picture that you also can't see that says Pokemon there that my nephew colored in. I have a bunch of those in a box. I think it was a box of 50. I opened one, so 49 of those to give away. I was going to do it in, and I probably will do it in orders that people make, and use if they use a certain code. because that's the only way they would know is if they watched these videos to know that I have them to give away, and they just use whatever code I said. I think I said it was going to be Sacred Heart because it's June still, and June is the month of the Sacred Heart, so of Jesus, of course. So, and it's still June, so I guess that would still be the case. But I do have a shop, but as I was just about to say, there's not a whole lot there yet. Specifically, I haven't posted any of my singles, but I am gonna hopefully maybe soon be able to go through all the singles I do have for sale if people are interested in any. But again, it would really be stuff that's more for people looking to master set things. That's really what I got for sale. It's nothing too crazy. And then of course some sealed things. This reverse hollow Porygon Z's not too bad. It's slowly getting us toward, yeah, 15 as well for Gimme Gold. Maybe not what you would actually be able to get for it, but I think we're slightly nearing $2. Milotic and Deoxys are the ones we have left. Yeah, I have a lot of random sealed stuff. I think I have a Quick Ball on TCG Player. You should be able to find me by Nerds Templar. I still need to put the links just in the description. Hopefully I'll just do that on this one. And then all the previous ones. If I remember after I'm done streaming, I will do that. For that and eBay, which is where I will have all the stuff I can't put on TCG Player. I have a ton of Japanese cards. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of all those. I might just do bulk lot selling of those. At least like the bulk stuff, maybe not the hollows. 16 for him. Yeah, I think, maybe not quite. It would have been 30, 60, 65. Yeah, it was right about $2 maybe for all these in this repackaged thing. What else do we have? Yeah, we have 3 Build and Battle Temporal Forces. It's stuff I got at the auction for cheaper than the for quite a bit cheaper than the market value. I had limits for everything so I knew that I would at least be able to make money back. I sold quite a few things actually at the local yard sale, which made me back. It didn't make me back too much, but it definitely put a dent in what I had spent at the auctions. So I was pretty happy about that, and not having to deal with like the shipping and all that, especially because particularly the mini portfolios I had, which apparently TCG Player doesn't sell because I can't find them there. And Deoxys, Milotic is the one we're looking for. Where in the world is Milotic at? But luckily those sold like hotcakes. If I would have put out the other stuff, the Quick Ball and the Build and Battle boxes may have also sold. I didn't even think about it. That would have been a really good idea. And then I also decided to keep more things than I probably should, and more things that I planned on, but it's stuff that it's hard to bring myself to sell it when I think I'm going to end up buying it in the future at some point. The only reason I would is because I think I could sell it quick, but I don't know if I would actually sell any of this stuff quick. The Pokemon Go tins I had, the Meowscarada and Quaquavel decks, but like I've been collecting, as you can see on the back wall here, all the new decks that they are coming out with. And I told my sister I have a bunch, and we have, not only does she have a bunch of kids, I unfortunately don't have any myself because I'm not married yet. It'd be great if that would change at some point. But she has a bunch of kids. I have cousins that are like sisters with a bunch of kids. So they're always around. The place I live now, which is my late grandparents' house, has a big pool. So they're always over here, especially in the summer, swimming. Doesn't really leave much time when you're swimming and doing all that stuff for playing any cards, but sometimes there is time. The Milotic is not that great, so I think we were just a bit under. Maybe with everything else included, we probably hit $2 there. Yeah. Well, there's one at least. But anyway, yeah, so I told her I have a bunch of decks pre-made that we could have like little tournaments. They could also learn to play more properly with pre-made decks. These are okay, so Paldea, 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 3 Paldea evolved hollows, and then 2 Obsidian Flames. And then the rest of the cards are also Obsidian Flames. So that's easy. Nice. What are we on now? Yeah, we're on Paradox Rift, which we don't need at all now. Oh, wait. Yeah, Chi-Yu EX is also Paldea evolved. Let's just start with that then. I think my eBay store has currently all my really random cards. I'm gonna have much more random card stuff on there too. Like, oh, I know, like this one. My 1998, I believe, Topps Ash Ketchum insert Pokemon first. It was either the first or second series that they did. I think that goes for a bit. Yeah, I have a ton. I have so many Topps cards. I'm going to be selling a bunch because I have a bunch of duplicates of those. And then also this color, what do you call it? Color test card, Yu-Gi-Oh card. I haven't been able to find any that has both. Well, I've been able to find some with this like broken. They all usually have this stamp in the bottom, foil stamp. I have seen a few that had this broken one like this. I didn't see any with or without that had first edition on it. So, and I know that this came from an officially licensed product back when I was a kid. It was again probably just like the Charizard is one of the last packs I remember opening. So that's also pretty awesome. Yeah, I have a bunch of. Actually, I think I only have one Dratini, but I have multiple Dragonair and Dragonites from this very first Topps set, where they only did the 3 starter evolution lines and then the dragons. Those are the only cards I believe they had for that one. Anywho, yeah. So I have a bunch of random stuff. That's all like eBay stuff, I suppose. I also have Toxic High School card packs, still sealed. I have Skybox comic superhero cards. The premier edition of those, they probably maybe they never even made a second edition of those because they probably weren't too popular. But I have the premier edition, a big box of those, almost a full box of both of those, the Skybox comic heroes and the Toxic High School. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. And then also almost a full box of the Superman 3 from 1983 Topps cards with the stick of gum still in it from 1983. I haven't opened any of those myself. I've been really tempted, but I don't want to pull anything good from them and then bring down the value of all of the entire box to get, well, entire almost whole box together. So we are looking at Paldea Evolved here. And these are the hollows we're looking for here. Just 3 of them plus Chi-Yu EX, the Tyranitar, Arctobax, and the Paldean Tauros. Tauros may be the first one, I think. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I've slowly been getting now, after the auction and the yard sale, slowly sorting out everything I have single-wise. It's taken a while, but I'm almost there. And once I get there, one of these mid-week streams will probably be going through a bunch of stuff I will have for sale. And then maybe even looking at what I do have for sale up on the online stores already. Just 4 from here. Good, we're not seeing any. And then all Obsidian Flames again. Sydney passed out on the couch there. Yeah. You can't see her because she blends in. Everything's too bright. Oh, there's one Paldean Tauros. Why did I wake you up back there? There is a dog. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's over there. I'm not talking to you. Oh, there's Arctobax. What are you looking at? Oh, what she's looking at. Is there an intruder? I thought she just knew she was on camera, so she got up, but no, she's looking out the big window. So she must have seen or heard something. 10 cents for the Arctobax reverse hollow. That's not as much as I was hoping it would be. Still Paldean Tauros and Tyranitar. There's Tauros. And Tyranitar there. He's a rare, right? Yeah, he was the rare. Tauros is not. Tauros is also 10 cents-ish. And Tyranitar, wow. Oh, so, well, okay. 15-ish. And then Chi-Yu. Might as well just go this way because it's probably going to be one of the first EX we see. Oh. Or these are some that you would get. I think, well, I guess not. You wouldn't get those in tins, but there are tins of different versions of those cards, I suppose. That would be promos, right? And there's Chi-Yu. Oh, 77, about the same as Golem. A little more than Golem, perhaps. Well, no, that's dropping quick. Wow. Dropping super, super quick. Maybe 30 cents for it. Maybe 40. Maybe we'll say 40. Still not great. That's not even a buck for all of those together. Electrus and Scyther, the last in Obsidian Flames. Electros, Scyther. And I don't think we had anything other than, again, the Charmander and the Pidgey, which was like, what, 15 cents total, maybe? I don't think anything else was worth much. If anything, Melton was like a 5 cents. Scyther, Palpitoad, all I think like 5 cents. Maybe Beartick would have been up there. He's a, I don't know, he's a big cool bear. So, it surprised me. I think Beartick's cool. Cubchoo's all, oh, there he is. Never mind, I'm wrong. Cubchoo is also cool. How could you not like the cute little polar bear with the giant icicle running out of his nose? That's one of the best. It's one of the best. Tatsugiri is also one of my new favorites. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about him. He just looks very edible, I suppose. And even more so once I realized that he is in Dondozo's mouth in many pictures. If not all pictures, maybe he just resides there all the time, for all I know. Are those both, I think they're both Scarlet Violet Pokemon, though. So, newcomers. Oh yeah, speaking of other ones, Capsicid and Scovillain, two of my other new favorites because I love hot peppers and growing hot peppers. In fact, I have like, I have a lot. It's hard to remember. I think I have like 6 or 7 ghost peppers in the ground or in planted now in the ground or in big pots. A bunch of habaneros, a ton of habaneros of different colors. I have a few peppers that are hotter. Well, yeah, I have a few different peppers that are hotter than ghost peppers. 3, I want to say 3, 4, no, 4 different varieties that are hotter than ghost pepper. The hottest of which is the Carolina Reaper. And then I have like 40 plus varieties all together, including my sweet peppers. So really nice mixture. Over 100 planted. What are we still looking for? Anything? The Electrus, did I not see? I probably missed him because he'd be one I would miss probably. But yeah, I don't. This is this one was worse than the last one. So I would say all in all, because these 2 packs, the last one I guess was just about $2. This one was probably a bit under, or quite a bit under perhaps. But we had several that were quite a bit over. So I think all in all, we still probably came out on top. We made back more than we paid for these packs as the Electrus. But because of these 2 packs, that's definitely coming closer to even. That's not too bad. 15, 16 for reverse holo Heme. Whatever. That probably got us about $1.50 maybe. Could have been worse. So we're probably only about where we lost. The times that we lost were probably about $1 down, I would say, something like that. But where we're up, we're probably a few bucks up. So that's good. All right. I've gone on long enough. Today's Wednesday. Friday evening will be the big stream, Jolteon, Pokeball. I will, of course, as you probably are aware, be getting a Vaporeon and Flareon to match this soon enough. They're available, probably still available on Walmart online, but they're cheaper on TCG Player. So I'll probably just do that. I'm also looking forward to opening my Glaceon collection now that I have that to match the Leafeon. Both now sold out on Pokemon Center, but not going up in price very quickly. So I don't know. I guess no reason to rush it. The Vivid Voltage ETB that's been out of stock for a bit on Pokemon Center, that is a little different. You got scammed on TCG? Did you get was it scammed by TCG Player, or was it scammed by somebody on there? I'm like very, bought a booster for 30 bucks. Well, what booster was it? I mean, I guess that is a lot, but oh, sorry, you're continuing with your thought there. That's messed up. Bought it, and then after the payment went through, said it couldn't ship to you, and then you canceled the order, or they canceled the order, and no refund. That sounds about right. Did you take it up with TCG Player? They usually, I assume they usually try to solve those types of disputes, especially if they're so cut and dry. I luckily haven't had any of those experience. I thought I had a bad experience back a while back, but it was actually not bad. Actually ended up with an extra empty ETB that they sent the Charizard EX tin in. That was nice. Try to buy the so you try to buy a Charizard for 151 on TCG Player, didn't ship, but you got the refund. That's good at least. That's one thing I was even like being a seller. It's like if I would ever try, you could almost only try to sell things on one place, because if it then goes out of, if you sell it like in person, while you also have it posted online, and then like someone buys it in person and immediately someone wants to buy it online right after that, then yeah, you kind of don't have a choice but to say, sorry, I just ran out of it, which is unfortunate, but I can see how that might happen. Um, I assume that that happens. No response yet. That's strange that they wouldn't have gotten back to you. I haven't had any experiences that I needed to do that yet. The only time I needed to do anything, I just had to contact the seller themselves, and they just had to tell me that the thing I bought was inside the box, the ETB, which was again kind of like a bonus to my purchase more than anything. So yeah, that's too bad. I myself will hopefully not be a a bad seller on TCG Player now, especially we got all these singles. Even if I wasn't going to be selling stuff like more, uh, I don't know, more seriously, I would have been selling some anyway. Just my bulk stuff probably on TCG Player. It's nice just to be able to get yourself some money to buy more cards, right? Yeah. Anyway, that is that, I suppose. Yeah, Friday we'll be back, and then I also might be doing something tomorrow if I have time. If I find the time tomorrow morning, probably I might end up doing the this junk out of the way. Might end up opening up these Disney Lorcana starter decks. I like the game. The cards are pretty cool too. Um, it's just about as honestly, I probably prefer Pokemon because just on a moral level. One, because Disney's already known for its um, trying to pervert the minds of the youth, but well, because of that, in Pokemon, it does the same, especially in the anime. I do not recommend watching any anime for kids, for parents of kids. But the thing with the Disney cards is they all have it would be fine, but they all have these captions on them, and the captions, the more stuff, the more I don't know, yeah, the more stuff like that, the more artistic things you use, the more chances there are for you know subversive messages to get through, or I guess they're more the mainstream message now. But yeah, so you get cards with color, whatever they call it, color text captions that sometimes say goofy things, but not only that, but just Disney itself, because of just the way that it seems it's tending right now toward its it seems like almost a disdain of traditional European Western culture and just a promotion of anything but. It does also seem to come through a lot, and not only that, on more of a practical level, they have so many different characters in Disney, obviously, but they've been reusing so many in cards, so many, and it's like you have so many characters to use. Why don't you like switch it up a little bit? But then every single deck seems, at least until these, every single deck had Maleficent in it, and I'm like, why does every deck have to have a bad guy or like several bad characters, or why is there a Maleficent uh, that's like the premier person I think on a deck, and then it's matched with like um, I think that's the Seven Dwarves deck. So you get Snow White, the Seven Dwarves, and then Maleficent as the main part of the deck. It's like it's not even like good guy deck and bad guy deck. It's just like all thrown together because because good doesn't really exist, bad doesn't really exist. It's all just preference, blah blah blah, woke nonsense. So yeah. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that. The game's fun though in itself. It's kind of more like a Magic the Gathering type of game. That's why it was a little harder for my nieces to figure it out how to play themselves. So I am kind of looking forward to doing that. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just a card game about try who can win, who can play the right cards the right time, just like Pokemon. A little more intricate, but still pretty simple, I would say. But when it comes to like younger kids, would be definitely better with Pokemon, learning that Disney. That's why I gave the Disney cards to my nieces who are older, because my nephews had no chance. My young nephew has no chance at learning any of them right now. My older nephew, he can grasp Pokemon now, but there's no way he could do Disney. Oh yeah, yeah. Charizard PSA 10, sell yourself for. Yeah, exactly. You could do that, right? I would probably not buy you. I would want to take a closer look at the condition of that, but you could, according to them. Yeah, that's good. That's hilarious. Um, yeah, that's too bad. I really like about the your buddy and his kid wanting to learn. I love the battle academies for that, and they just came out with the new battle academy, which has the Pokemon EX now, like $25 I think on Pokemon Center. Also saw those in stock in the collectibles shop that I went to. I'm probably going to grab that soon. I gave the one. You can get the earlier one that's still good in my opinion. Has better Pokemon. Like it's the they got like worse as they went. So the first one was Charizard, Raichu slash Pikachu, and Mewtwo, which is an awesome trio of decks to give somebody. The second one was a little worse. It was Cinderace, which is okay, I guess. Pikachu and Eevee, which are both awesome. And then this one's a little worse because it's Armarouge, and then Pikachu still, and then Darkrai. So I don't know. I was a little less interested in those decks, but just being able to have the new Battle Academy with more updated rules for EX play, and well, which is pretty much the same, I guess. But the cards would be more like all Scarlet and Violet, basically. I'm hoping. I'll probably end up getting that, but you can get the other one for like $14 on Walmart at Walmart. Or yeah, on Walmart.com. Probably not at Walmart. So that was nice. I'll probably just end up getting another of those because I gave mine to the kids, at least for the most part. I gave them the Pikachu deck and all the other stuff. I kept the Eevee deck and the Cinderace deck back for now. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. I bet my dog wants to go outside. Nope, she's fast asleep. She's fine. But yeah, I will be back Friday and then maybe even tomorrow morning to do some Disney Lorcana. What's cool about those starter decks for Disney, the best part about those is they come with a booster pack inside, so you get some extra fun when you open up the starter decks, which my nieces were all about. And I will hopefully be able to play some rounds with them soon, maybe this weekend, maybe early next week. Whenever it gets nice again and they come over for some swimming, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. I guess I'm going to go do some other stuff. I'm super busy. I make myself super busy. But anyway, that's it. I'm Randy. This is Nerd Templar. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. It's been fun. Peace.